Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the home team. Zerline out for the opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, gets the ball rolling.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war, it feels like. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's 3rd down now.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard. Out on the playground, man, you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
On 3rd down, Purdy has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle out. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He brings it in and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. And is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go. Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
42-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They'll have the first down and even more. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, a couple of yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
19 Lions. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Robinson up the middle. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Get set.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Smith. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Thunderbirds take a 4-point lead.
49ers 3.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Hits his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break from as they force this fourth down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. They've got first down from the 31.
Ready? 18. Ready?
Throwing now, Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Check,
Now toss play, Taylor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And he's in, touchdown! The Thunderbirds now lead by 10. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds drive their lead to 11.
Breaks their line, set to kick off.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Brings us to the 2-minute warning in Memphis. The 49ers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
A loss of 11 yards.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long, Purdy. Connecting on the slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense set for a first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Thunderbirds are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get it? Street, Cougar 19. Ready.
Taylor again. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. He rolls to his right. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Purdy to throw it. Headed out right. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Purdy. And he dropped this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he works this to the 38 before going down. On 3rd down, Purdy just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check, check. Nice.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Taylor. And he has this down to the 34. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Gets it through the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. He's second.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds push their lead to 18. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Purdy setting up that play action. It is caught left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. Purdy buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, 49ers.
Purdy on the play action. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He doesn't see a window he likes so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
To throw again, it's Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
49ers 10.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
It's a gain of 18.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready?
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's taken down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Buffalo 8. Now that. Bronco 80. Go.
Shotgun snap down to Richardson. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Brings up third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Rolling left, buying some time. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Fourth and forever coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Their line has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Working quickly here. Purdy gets this from the pistol. On the move, headed right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That may not look like much in tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against you.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And that is a touchdown. The Thunderbirds have likely locked up the win right there. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Breaks their line set to kick off.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 49ers 41.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he's into the toe, touchdown! The Thunderbirds keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Third line on now for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Thunderbirds grow their lead yet again.
Thunderbirds 38, 49ers 10. Greg Zerline set to kick off.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy on 1st down. That's Robinson on the slant. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw by Purdy. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, San Francisco.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. If you get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Looking to his fullback now. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Memphis. 49ers just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now motion him out of the backfield. From the gun is Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
49ers 17.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dowdle finds the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. The Thunderbirds put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd down, Purdy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Get set, get set.
To the air again. Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Field goal doesn't do anything for him here, so the offense staying out there on 4th down. To throw again, it's Purdy. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't fight his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.